Hey, what's up guys? Thetcglover here, coming on our video today. Right, so I thought let's play a deck which I've never played before. I have no idea how this deck works. We're talking Sylvans. I have never bothered to take this deck up. I just thought let's play a deck which I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with. So I'm just reading the cards and okay, so Sylvans basically revolve around excavating to top of your top card from deck to the graveyard. So we want to excavate multiple cards. Let's summon Marshleaf. I don't know. Just do it. Hopefully, let's mill something good. We're gonna excavate two. So I send Karushramo, and we're gonna put at the bottom of the deck. Okay. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one spell trap card on the field. Okay, sure. So I set that. That was a really bad play, but at least I've got something to kind of work with, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I've got a 1500, I've got bottom of the set. So what the deck revolves around is basically just excavating and kill it, whatever, Forbidden Lance, whatever. I don't know, I'm expecting to lose a lot, but only because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, you know, what I would like you to do, which is something that I haven't done before when it comes to my videos, is I would like it if you went down into the comments and pick out particular times during the video timeline and pick out particular points when I could have done something better. At this point, I'm debating on going straight up Black Rose Dragon, so I might go and do that. So let's have a look, see what we can do. Yeah. So we're gonna go Debris Dragon. I want to get rid of as much stuff as possible. Hopefully he will torrential or something like that. I need him to bait out as much cards as possible. Hopefully he chariots me. Because then at least I can kind of work with, see what I've got really. I'm expecting a chariot here. If it's a good deck, then I expect to be charioted because it would be makes sense to, you know. Although he could Black Rose, yeah, okay. Alright, so let's go Mount Sylvania, see what we got. Is he going to MST it? So you can set one plant type from your hand or face up from your side of the field to the graveyard. Choose one Sylvan card from your deck and place it on top of the deck. That's kind of good for the deck, I'm supposing. You can send one plant type from your hand or face up. I'm probably going to end up... I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, sure, just... Okay, yeah, just put in defense. I usually like to play a deck first before I show it to you guys, but I think it would make sense to have a look and see what I'm actually doing. So he's gone and summoned an extra card. He's going to go and get Bestiary and pop Sylvania, so I probably shouldn't have done anything. I'm making myself neg really badly here, and I don't know what I'm doing. I know that you get immense pluses, but at the same time, I just don't know what to do. It's a completely alien deck to me, I don't know. So he goes and gets himself Bestiary, and pops out Sylvania. So it didn't do anything, it's kind of a shame. But okay, hopefully I get something like a Lone Fire, I can start working with something. So you activate Mount Sylvania first, put Peacekeeper on top of the deck, summon something, send it to the graveyard, blah 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 blah. So he goes and gets Retiari and banishes Debris Dragon. Okay, sure. Okay, so I've got this, which is nice. Cherub Sprout, so we can send two cards on top of the deck to the graveyard. Hopefully we'll get something good. So, oh, special summoned. Oh my god! Oh, that's so bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to quit this one because I did terrible. Let's just move away from this one and forget it ever happened, okay? So, let's see you guys in the next video. Alright, so let's try this again. Round number 2. Let's see. So I just lost 2 Gladiator Beasts, and that was pretty depressing. So I just need to keep making kind of things. So I know that Super Solar Nutrient is in the deck so that you can get Lone Fire Blossom. So let's go and do that. So Sylvan Marshleaf, just so we can see if we get anything good off it. So let's Marshleaf and send 2. So 2 Marshleafs and a Hermitry. It's always nice. We're going to use Marshleaf's effect. And I guess I destroy myself. Ah, fuck! No! I didn't know you could do that! Okay, sure, send some cards. You can look at the top 3 cards on top of your deck and place them in any order. We want Peacekeeper first. No, Hermitry. We want Hermitry in hand. No, we want Sylvania, and then, yeah, okay. That will do. So, let's just set a card, and... I don't know, that was terrible. I didn't know that you could destroy anything. I thought it was your opponent's monster. Okay, that was really bad. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, so he goes Abyss Pike, and so I'm playing Mermos, which is nice, I guess. You know, Mermos. Yeah, so he goes and adds to his hand. I'm going to obviously chain to it, so I get Hermitry. Hopefully I can stop him from doing anything this turn. He goes and gets Undyne, and he goes and targets Call the Haunted. I chain and go and get Hermitry, and that's always nice. I guess so. I don't know how to play the deck, so okay, yeah. So Hermitry is great because you can just keep it on the field and you can keep drawing cards. So that's always good. And Solar Nutrient, you get Lone Fire, so I think I should be able to end my turn with some pretty good field, provided I have some idea what I'm doing. So the first things first, I'm going to draw into Mount Sylvania now. Hopefully I did it in the right order. So I draw into Sylvania. Great. So now I can mill. I'll mill Hermitry. The next card in my deck is Hermitry. So I don't want that. I want to send. I'll do Marshleaf and send a couple of cards. Wait, Vil 2? Yeah, Vil 1 or 2. Okay, so destroy one monster. Yeah. So send top one. That's going to be Hermitry. Hermitry just does nothing. The next card will be Peacekeeper. So I'll be able to go and get myself a card, which is nice, and draw. So it kind of makes sense what I'm doing. I kind of get it. It's kind of weird at the same time. Yeah, sure. So the next card is Peacekeeper. Sure, whatever. I don't really care. So let's go and Hermitry and see what happens. So we're going to go and send Peacekeeper to the graveyard, and Peacekeeper goes and gets us something. I believe it goes to special summons a level 4 or lower. I don't quite remember. Oh, is it? Yep, level 4 or lower plant type. So that's good. So I can go and get myself some extra stuff. So I want to end my turn with ideally a Felgrand, but I don't really know how I'm going to achieve that. Sylvania is going to kind of help things move it along a bit. Christ. This is so difficult. It's so much going on with this deck. I didn't realize it'd be so complicated. So he Fiendish Chains me. That's great. Sure, whatever. So I want to go in Solar Nutrient. Wait, I can't do that. When is tribute 1 level 2 or lower plant type monster. So I can't do anything else. Oh, fuck. Okay, sure. I'm just going to end because I don't know what else I'm doing now. So I can't attack with this, so he's just going to give himself a free card. He's going to get himself Tidal and probably start going crazy on me. So he's going to go in Abyss Sphere. And to be honest, I don't know if I opened up really great. I mean, you can't anticipate a Fiendish Chain. I mean, this build that I'm using uses 2 MST, and I would love to have a third one right now. That would be really great. Just MST against Mermails, you know, really great card. Guess you don't want to run 3 of those. I guess, you know, just. So end phase, and Abyssalin goes and gets himself an Abyss lead. Goes himself another Abyss Pike. Goes and makes Exciton, Shark Knight. You know, whatever I'm up against next turn is going to be a little bit unpleasant. So. I have no reason to carry on with anything, so let's just go and end that. I'm not gonna have Mount Sylvania on the field because it's just gonna get itself blown up. So Abyssalin goes and gets a either a Megalo or a Abyss Pike or a Turge or Abyss Lead. I don't know where he's going to get, so it doesn't really matter because anything that he gets is going to screw me over. So Abyss Pike and go and get some more searchy stuff. So he's going to go and pitch Abyssgund, and he's got an Undyne in his hand. So he's going to go and search for a Abyss Gund, and Gund goes and gets a Lind, I suppose. Yeah, okay, cool. So he's going to go and get that. Okay, sure, that's fine. So he's going to end his turn with pretty good field. I don't know if he can OTK me because of the fact that my field is like this, but he'll be able to do a good amount of damage. I don't really have any way to nuke the field, per se, but he's too far ahead in cards. He's got everything set up. You don't want this on the field. All this stuff that he has on his field is not something you want to see in Burmos. Hopefully Tidal gets banned, so it just doesn't... Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Christ. Yeah. Okay, so he goes and gets some self-control, obviously. He goes and sends Tidal. Tidal comes up, does some stuff. He's going to go get Laval Chain, possibly. He's got no targets for it. Oh, yeah, he's got 2 waters. Okay. Okay, so at this point, he's going to have to make a monster that will get over Hermitry. So it's either Exciton, Arknight, something. I think we have the same number of cards. So I don't think he can Exciton and blow up everything. It wouldn't be a good idea, but he'd be able to get a Abyssalin and a Tidal, and then he'd be able to end his turn with a great field. So I don't know what he's going to do. I do have. I'm going to draw to 5 cards, so hopefully I'll be able to make something of my hand. If I managed to get off Hermitry, I would have been able to kind of look at the next few cards of my deck, so I would have been able to see what's going on. Okay, so he goes and gets himself Tidal, and at this point he's pretty good. I can see why he hosted the game to be 5 minutes in length each turn. Okay, so he goes and makes himself a Abyss Dweller. Great. Abyss Dweller is pretty good against Sylvans. That goes without saying, really. See, something like Raccoons, even though Raccoons is obscure, at least I understand what they do. But Sylvans, I'm just making mistake after mistake after mistake and not really understanding what's going on. Hopefully Miracle Fertilizer might get me back into the game again. So he goes and attacks me with Undyne. Takes some damage. Take another damage from Lind. Oh Christ, I didn't realise it'd be that much. Okay, great. He shut off Marshleaf, so Marshleaf is pretty useless at this point. So it depends what I draw. I might have to Sylvania a card back onto the top. So I get Peacekeeper, and at this point I'd probably just scoop up the game, but I'd rather just carry on just to see if I can actually make something of my terrible skills with this deck. Yeah, so we're gonna go Peacekeeper and Solar Nutrient. So yeah, Peacekeeper, sure, why not? Top card. Hopefully Abyss Dwellers, so I can at least bait that out. Copy Plant. Yay! Great, means I don't have to draw it now. Okay, so Solar Nutrient, Christ, okay, sure. I don't know what to get. I have to get Lone Fire, otherwise it won't work. Dandelion Spore, Lone Fire, yeah. Although I could go and get Cherry Sprout, I don't really know what that card does. I should really check. Right, is he going to Maxi? I don't know. I don't really know what outs I have. Okay, what does Cherry Sprout actually do? So when it's special summon, you can send... Okay, this card excavated from the deck's graveyard by a card effect. You can special summon one level 1 plant type from your deck. So if it gets excavated, you can special summon another... You can special summon Peacekeeper. Okay, that's not really helpful. So I'm going to leave Lone Fire there, because I have no need for it. So I'm going to go and get Hermitry. Activate Hermitry. Hopefully get something substantial. Sure, Flower Knight goes off, and you can choose one Sylvan card from your deck and place it on top of your deck. Okay, so I see why it's playable, but that being said, he pretty much screwed me over completely. Lind, Abyss Dweller, everything. Sure, is he going to negate? It's not negated, obviously. Yeah, Sylvan Blessing, why not? Screw it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to deal with this. I just have to hope I can just attack over Dweller and be done with it. Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay, so I'm going to set a couple of cards, and so Tidal goes back in his hand. I don't know if he has enough damage to do it, but everything, but... Christ. Terrible, terrible. I'm terrible at this game. Hopefully I can do another video where I don't suck at Sylvans, because this deck is really relevant for the next meta. The deck's going to get better and better. It's obviously Hoban's build, it's just, you know, goes without saying, but... yeah, I want to do some more videos of Sylvans. I'm going to do some research into trying to understand how to play the deck properly, because I think it's worth knowing how to beat your opponent's deck rather than just watching yourself screw up against Hoban's Mermills. And yeah, so I'm going to finish this game up and do some research, and then maybe tomorrow, the day after that, I will come back and hopefully I'll be able to look really good while I'm beating my opponent with plants. Rather than just Plant Synchro, but actual Sylvans. Yeah. Seriously, I don't think I could have done any worse. Although, that being said, I'm playing against the best deck of the format, so... yeah, so Miracle First Sight doesn't do anything. He's pretty much... He knows he's got game, so... Yeah, I feel I might as well go and play some Raccoons to make myself feel a little bit better. Yeah, so he goes Abyss Surge, gets himself Abyss Pike, does some more shenanigans. He's filled up all his field, but fortunately he'd be able to go Shark Knight, Tech. He's just worried about he's worried about me having a Mirror Force or something, like that's gonna matter. But he knows he has game regardless. I don't know why he'd care. I had to let him. I want to play this game out just to see what he does. So yeah, Sylvania. I don't know about this card. I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't seem to be putting in too much work. I guess you just have to use it as a sort of combine stuff together and make things happen, and so on. Yeah, so he Shark Knights just as I thought he would, and don't I keep calling it Shark Knight? It's Arc, yeah. So he Tidals and he's going to attack me for complete damage. He's just covering all of his bases just in case I have Gauze or Trag or Battle Fader or something like that. So he attacks for game, and I have to surrender and so on. Yeah, so what we gathered from this is that you can't just pick up a deck like Sylvans and expect to know how to play it. It's not Murmurs, because Murmurs is pretty combo oriented, but to be honest, it's a bit more simple to play than Sylvans. I have to say, Sylvans you really have to. It's like playing Oracle Think Tank in Vanguard. The deck revolves around just revealing top cards and getting critical triggers and putting them in the right order. So when you drive check, you get triggers. If you played Vanguard, that makes sense to you. But in this case, very similar concept. You just have to play 2 or 3 turns ahead at all times. So if you know how to play Sylvans, you will ultimately have if you're good at the deck, as opposed to if you're bad, it'll be noticeable. People will be able to see that you're good with the deck. So it's one of those decks like Murmurs where at the beginning they were very skillful, and a bad Murmur player is very identifiable as opposed to a good Murmur player. So it's the same sort of thing. So I hope to see you guys in maybe tomorrow, day after that. I'm gonna do some research on Sylvans, and yeah, let's hope that I do better next time. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and until next time, the Thetcglover is out.